we're back, and Dr. Bruton's going to show us the other side of what we've already raised our stress level. You showed us all of that.
Yes.
With a simple no. Now, how do we reverse that?
Let's do an exercise to show how we can affect our, not just our mood, but our biochemistry by our actions.
Okay.
You know, we have just gotten our adrenaline level up by pretending something stressful was going on. And now just by simply breathing, we're going to counteract that. And I'm going to use my hands as a way to show us how we're going to inhale and exhale. But we're going to just take 3 simple inhalations, hold it, and exhalations. And I want you and I want the television audience to concentrate on nothing more than the sound of the breath coming in and out of your mouth.
Okay.
And let all that anger and everything else aside. Concentrate on nothing but breathing. We can do this 3 times.
Okay.
And follow my lead. Ready?
I'm about ready for a nap.
Exactly. Exactly.
It calms you down so quickly.
It calms you down.
Yeah.
You know, and we've known this for a long time, but what's really neat is the fact that medical science, can demonstrate what it does at our biological level and what it does to our chemistry. And unfortunately, the amount of stress that we live under in American society is doing damage, to us emotionally, of course, but it's also doing damage to us biochemically as well. When you live under this constant supply of stress hormones, it decreases your immune system. It makes you more prone, believe it or not, to develop certain cancers. It makes you more prone to heart disease. Of course, we've known that for several decades. But we can address this non-pharmacologically. We can turn around those stress hormone levels by the activities we're doing. That's why we're doing things in the center, such as the massage therapy. People are real familiar with massage therapy. But we're going to ask them to step a little bit beyond their comfort zone and look at some other things, such as Tai Chi and yoga as an exercise class that has some built-in meditation qualities built into it, and really has a lot of medical evidence behind it to support these efforts. And a lot of medical schools such as Yale, Harvard, Mayo Clinic have departments of Oriental medicine built within them because they've seen the benefits of doing this type of medicine. So it's really what is old is become new again. And I'm just pleased as punch to be able to bring these kind of services to the Mountain Home area.
And especially with our older population. It's a very large portion of our population here, and I'm thinking of yoga in particular.
Yes.
As an older person, I know with osteoarthritis, I want to do more stretching, to strengthen, that will help my balance so that I don't fall, all of these things, and I know yoga is going to be the perfect way to do this.
That is a great point, because when we lose our core muscles from our shoulders to our knees, that's when we start losing our independence, and that's what we don't want to give up as we get older, is that independence. So not only does that help from a meditative stress standpoint and a stress reduction standpoint, but it also builds our balance, our flexibility, and I hope we'll be able to demonstrate that we can leave people to live in an independent fashion for a longer period of time.
Which almost all of us want to do. I mean, we don't want to leave our homes as we age. We want to be able to be safe in our homes.
Absolutely.
But we need to make sure that our core body is at its optimum in order to do that. So.
Well, I think we've got some great programs lined up in order to help people do just that. Help them improve their nutritional status and help them realize that food does impact our health dramatically, far more than we imagine.
Really, you are what you eat.
You are what you eat.
Yeah.
And then that the exercise and meditation can have a therapeutic effect in and of itself.
What you just demonstrated, just this short little demonstration. I mean, I'm sitting here going, I really feel good. I'm a lot less stressed that I didn't even realize I was under any stress until I fully relaxed. I mean, you know, I didn't
Sure.
understand that maybe I was a little tense in my shoulders, and now it's like, okay.
Okay.
Now,
Good.
I know that you've got some events. Maybe Lindsay, could you speak to that as far as we've got when is the center opening?
We will be opening January 5th, which is a Monday. Hopefully it won't snow.
Yeah.
So that will be when we will be open and ready to accept patients. So one thing that I would like to say about people coming to the center is a lot of questions I've been getting is, you know, well, is it a program? Is it like, is there a gym? Do I go through a program? And the answer is you could, but it's not necessary. So if you would like to attend a yoga class, if you would like to come in and get a massage or get acupuncture for pain, it's open to everyone, and you aren't signing up to be worked through a system.
Mm-hmm.
So we really do offer something for everyone, and I really like even if people come in and they have some questions, because sometimes, you know, you look on the internet, you go to stores and you're like, gosh, I am even more confused. I want to do something good for myself, but this person is saying this and this person is saying I need to buy this expensive bottle of this juice to fix me, and it can get really confusing. So one of the things that we offer is professional health education to help people to kind of weed through all of the confusing information out there. So we really do have something for everyone. And that said, people are invited to come out on January 10th, which is a Saturday, and hopefully it won't snow again. And we will be having an event, and it'll be a little different. It is a health expo, but it won't be your typical health fair. We will have prizes, but we will have we're calling them little pods, little areas where people can come and have a more intimate experience and getting to know the practitioners, getting to maybe participate in a little bit of yoga, a little bit of Tai Chi, to really ask, you know, a little bit more personal questions for the acupuncturist. Mr. Dr. Bruton will be there, which I know you all now want to meet.
Yeah. You're going to be bombarded
So
with
we're
questions,
gonna
I guarantee
it's
it.
going to be a really nice day, and so people are invited to come out. That's from 9 to 2 on that Saturday, January 10th.
And that's going to be at the Veda
At
Shed
the Veda Shed.
at ASU Mountain Home. We
Uh-huh.
needed more space. We expect a whole lot of people to come out for this because it's new to the area, but it's not new, and it's so necessary. There really is, as we're all finding, a better way to promote your own health, to be responsible, more responsible in conjunction with your physician, to have a better you, a better quality of life.
Yes, this is new to this area certainly, and I'm pleased, as far as I know, this will be the first integrative medical center in the state of Arkansas, but it's not new to the United States. This is very popular and has proven benefits on the West Coast and the East Coast, but it's slower about getting into
Into the middle,
America.
but we're here.
I went-
Thank goodness you brought it to us.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you, thank you.
You and the other physicians that you've
Well,
mentioned.
Thank you.
It's wonderful that that we're going to be able to experience all of this.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm delighted as I age that it's here. I think this is just perfect timing. So I want to go over again a little bit, just in case our listeners have not had a chance. Now's the time to write it down. The opening of the center itself is going to be January 5th. Do we have a time on that? Mm.
We'll be ready to go at 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
And we are at 610 Broadmoor, right next to the Schliemann Center.
Right. So if you're familiar with our community houses, the Pikes Cancer Support Center, Rappel Diabetes Learning Center, and the Marux Family Center Education on Aging, I almost had to think about that one for just a second. So it's between Fairlamb and
And the
Schliemann Center.
The
Okay,
Women's Center.
all right. I had to
yes.
think where it was for a second. So if you just basically park in the parking lot across from the hospital, you'll be fine. You'll find it. So come on out January 5th to take a look at the center itself and see what's offered. And then Lindsay again at ASU Mountain Home on January 10th.
January 10th, which is a Saturday, from
Okay.
9 to 2 in
You're gonna
in the
love
large the banquet hall there.
Yes, it's going to be a great opportunity for all of our listeners, all of those that are watching the show today to experience firsthand what it is that you're going to be offering at the center, which is marvelous. And will you have a few more of experiences that we can share with people when they come?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I
yes.
love that.
We've got a lot of experiential things planned for that day.
Oh, that's terrific. So,
Good.
and all of us have stress in our lives. If you have pets, children, or anything else, I'm sure you have stress. So there'll be wonderful different ideas that you'll be sharing on how to reduce that stress.
Yes, yes,
Great.
I plan to.
All right. Will you please come back and visit us again on the show?
Oh, I would love
I
to.
would
love
love to have you back on.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. And Lindsay, as always, thank you. And I think next week, Lindsay has another guest for us, so we're going to be doing some demonstrations on what will be offered at the center as well. So please come back, visit us again, and we'll be back to see you again next week on BRMC's Healthy Connections. Thanks so much for joining us today.